Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the #1 team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it. The battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
42 spot, rolling,
Gonna run it. It's Young. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own to the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Play action. He's looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So the UCF Knights offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Knights will have to punt this one away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Come on, set.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for big play. They couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep it.
Play action fake. Ready to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Oh, there's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Punt team making their way on the field. They kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Caught in the middle. It's Richardson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Able to get the passer well, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will lead it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for a gap. It's Young. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Okay, ready?
Now it's second down here.
Here we go. And go. Ready, go.
Pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Here comes the punter onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession?
On the
So
ready.
first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49.
Set. Ready.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You can run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now trying here for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. It's UCF in the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Lasso. Lasso. Check. Alert. Alert. Alert.
Looking for a gap. It's Young. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ready. Ready.
Physical defending. That one rolls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On the ball.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and we got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Into the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with this? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, UCF. Made the defense look slow that time. All set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense back out there trying to get something going. There's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to need the sticks. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jameer Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
Okay,
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
moves.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll run out of bounds. Pick it up a few yards on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's going to pull it down and run. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Knights will have 1st and 10 here.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown. Nice.
You put 5 wide receivers in your formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set. It's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to the run game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense smothers it for no gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a wide open receiver complete. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown. Alabama. Methodical but effective. One of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that, like a great game. Slowly layer in all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches.
3:25.
snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he dumps it off to the 10. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Knights. This one is getting ugly. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curve. He has delivered.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in the line. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Bolton. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The pass rush closing in. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Spins away from defenders. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty.
On the double.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Set. Ready.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Let's go.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. But, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing and to get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Flare. Flare.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.